Welcome back to your news at 6. We want to be sure to update you on the news we just got from our Derek Rush at Fort Jackson. They have now resumed all of the activities. The weather looks gorgeous out there. In fact, we saw some beautiful sunshine. So the concert is back on and fireworks scheduled for 9 p.m.
Still time to head out there. And as we celebrate the 4th of July, one museum in Georgia is offering a powerful reminder of what freedom costs.
The National Prisoner of War Museum in Andersonville. The stories of American prisoners of war come to life, honoring resilience, sacrifice, and the unshakable hope that carried them home.
The Andersonville National Prisoners of War Museum stands as a reminder of the resilience that all prisoners of war held onto in their darkest times. As we celebrate the 4th of July, this is a reminder of their sacrifice.
Freedom is not free, and this place, the museum, the cemetery, the prison site out there, it is like living history of that.
The museum in Andersonville is the only one in the entire United States that depicts the heavy experience of Americans who were prisoners of war, all wars, both at home and abroad.
The experiences of prisoners of war, whether you're talking about in the Revolutionary War or all the way up through Vietnam, their experiences are very, very similar. Boredom is huge. In Andersonville specifically, they did a lot of gambling, racing their lice off a hot tin plate, different things like that for entertainment, but also thinking of ways to escape.
It was once known as Fort Sumter, housing tens of thousands of Union prisoners of war. About 1 in 4 of them died here, but one symbol helped keep hope alive for survivors, both here and in other POW camps: the American flag.
When they get home, almost across the board, whether you're talking about a Civil War prisoner or someone from Vietnam, they talk about the first time that they see the American flag after their captivity. Tears, cheers, all of those emotions.
I had a very good friend of mine, his name was Silas Barnes, was captured at Corregidor in Philippines in World War II and spent 4 years in a Japanese POW camp.
Charles Nicholson had a friend held as a prisoner of war and shares some of what his friend endured.
They didn't have a calendar. They didn't know what day it was most of the time. You know, the Japanese were really pretty hard on prisoners.
You'll read diaries of men who were here. They talk about what a terrible way to spend the 4th of July, but they also found ways to celebrate it in their own way. They snuck pieces of it, the flag, in to the prison at Andersonville here together.
As we celebrate America's independence with fireworks, family, and friends, we should remember that this holiday carries a weight far beyond celebration for American prisoners of war.
You know, freedom, somebody has to fight for it. It's not free. Somebody paid their life for your freedom. That's in the Revolutionary War all the way up through this current Afghanistan and Iraq.
The museum is about an hour away from Albany, but worth the drive to learn about those who endured captivity for the promise of freedom.